Erectile dysfunction, or ED, affects millions of men worldwide, often causing stress and impacting relationships. But what if there was a holistic, drug-free solution? Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, or HBOT, is emerging as a promising option for men with ED. It works by increasing oxygen levels in the body under pressure, allowing oxygen to penetrate deeper into tissues. This oxygen boost encourages blood flow, helps generate new blood vessels, and even repairs damaged tissue, all crucial for strong, sustained performance. Unlike pills that only offer a temporary fix, HBOT addresses the root causes, offering natural, longer-lasting results. And without the side effects linked to many pharmaceuticals, it's a more holistic path to wellness. Talk to your doctor today to see if HBOT could be right for you.
How you doing? Dr. Lou Hilliard here. So quite often I have a number of people ask me, what is the cost of treatment and if your insurance actually covers it? Well, typically this question can be very broad, especially the cost of treatment, because you can get a 1.3 chamber, which is typically you can find in a private medical office or a chiropractor's office or a med spa office, and those hyperbaric chamber treatments will typically range around $50 all the way to around $150. If you get into somebody that has a heart chamber that maybe goes up from 1.5 atmospheres to even 2 atmospheres, you can typically still see prices for that use of that hyperbaric chamber, again around that $50, $60 range to about that $200 an hour range. And then of course, if you get into higher pressures, 3.0 medical grade chambers, you can spend in upwards of nearly $1,500 per session. So hyperbaric price ranges vary drastically depending on the pressure that you're getting with the chamber. But also now, what people are finding out versus buying a going in for a hyperbaric chamber and spending $500 or $1,000 for hyperbaric treatment, people are now buying chambers because now you can own your own hyperbaric chamber. Private hyperbaric chambers or chambers that are legal that you can have in your home go up to 1.3 atmospheres, and they range in the price range anywhere between around $4,000 or $5,000 all the way up to around $20,000. So that's the typical price range for a hyperbaric chamber, and people are now finding out that buying a chamber is much more cost effective, where they save on time, save on traveling, save on treatment costs, because now they have a hyperbaric chamber in their home. And that's typically also with people that live in rural areas that have to travel and 2 hours away, where they can typically now then buy a chamber, have it in their home, and get into it at their leisurely time. So the second part of that question is, does insurance pay for hyperbaric? There again, some hyperbaric is covered under insurance. Understand that this is a medical grade hyperbaric chamber that is typically in the 0 atmospheres, and there is only 13 conditions that the FDA has allowed to treat, and those are some of those conditions, of course, are gas embolism, gangrene, burn victims. They're now getting into traumatic brain injury has just been added, and there, of course, inhalation of carbon monoxide or dioxide, and various other types of inhalations of toxins. Hyperbaric in the medical model has been shown not only just to be effective, but also is covered under insurance. Now, if we get into off-label uses of a hyperbaric chamber, we're talking now off-label uses like autism, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, PTSD. We get into some of these off-label treatments, they are not covered by insurance whatsoever. So if anything, you're going to need to have a great cash plan, or you're going to be paying a cash price for treatment with it, especially with these lower pressurized chambers. So I hope that answers your guys' questions. Again, my name is Dr. Lou Hilliard. I'm the owner of Atlanta Hyperbaric Center, as well as Hyperbaric Business Solutions. I certify and train physicians all over the world and people all over the world for hyperbaric. And if you need anything, we're here for you. Give me a call, 770-948-4511. Thank you.